Yeah, well, what's happening, people? Hey, that comment made me laugh. Apollo, you mongo. Yeah, I've just Jesus. This is me first one of the day, and my chest is still ripped by COVID. Sorry for coughing, but it's relentless. That's me not going to sleep tonight. I can't even have a chill stick because of my chest. It was all right yesterday, and now this has happened. Look at me moaning like an old woman. Like, just fired one up, totally unannounced. Hopefully, I don't know how long I'll stay on because I don't know how much battery I've got left. Not much. No, after me little. Sorry, wait there, guys. Jesus. Yeah, man. I just done a podcast there with Lee Marvin Hitchman. It was really interesting, really good stuff. And then I come off and I find that some absolute low grade dosser has leaked some stuff about that acro. All right, the one that's getting shown tomorrow, the subject access request that people have worked really hard on, and it's all supposed to be going out at the same time. Some muppet has leaked it to this retarded channel. That's all I'll say he is, because all he is a bacon supporter. Because all he used to do is sit in my comments, sucking off Dicky Hickey, saying, "Oh no, this, that, and the other, you little enabler." And now someone's leaked something to you. You freak, you're not even from this country. And then you're putting it out there. Little snippets of it, you absolute idiot, putting everything in jeopardy. Do you know how illegal it is? However that's come about, you crazy fool. You absolute idiot. But all I'll say is your channels are pathetic and small. No one's going to see it anyway. He's been requested to take it down by me, Moto, a couple of other people. And he's like, no, it's staying up. You had nothing to do with it, lad. You're not even involved. And you're trying to clout chase. And you'll see no one else is clout chasing, because when it goes out tomorrow, the proper lot that's going to finish him and show not just that snip you're showing, it's going to show all of these dirtbag things he's done. 1, 2, 3, 4 occasions, more. All right. It's going to show that. And you're jeopardising it. But honestly, mate, absolute donut. What sort of freak would do that? And you'll see tomorrow when it goes out. And it'll be a long thing. If everyone's still happy, as you see Humble's video today, there's a lot of people have to be brought in consideration. It won't be monetized. I won't have it monetized. You'll see the video will have no adverts on. It'll just go out. But these little freaks, honestly, I need to cough again. Absolute idiots. But trying to clout chase and stuff when it was all an agreement. The people who've got it were going to put it out at the same time. But obviously there's freaks on here, isn't there? And some idiots leaked it to that little no mark. And he's trying to clout chase off it when you're supposed to be waiting for everybody to put it out. This is a serious thing, you fool. It's took years to get it. It's took madness to get this. Phones went missing, things were got. It's took madness to get it, but we got it. All right. And for all you bacons who are out there, right? All you bacons who are out there, we're trying to still stick up for him or whatever bull crap you're going to come with, all right? Because there will be bacons out there who'll try and say something, oh, it's fake or something like that. We'll tell Dickie to get his subject access request, the one we've got, the proper one, and ask him to put his up then and compare it side by side, eh? And the answer will be no. And that'll prove to you the one we've got is real, 100%. Can't believe a little no mark like that. If you knew anything about victims and you knew anything about how things have got to be done, you wouldn't be spraying this out already. You absolute freak. So, yeah, just came on to say that, really. But it's going out. It's going out tomorrow. Fully. You know what I mean? Big P, what you saying? Hiding behind the screen. Oh, shut your mouth, Big P. What does Big P stand for? Pedophile. Is that what it stands for? You absolute no mark. You nobody. Come on my chat and have a word with me, lad, eh? Why don't you jump on and we'll have a little word, Big P. You little no mark sket. Talking caca. And nobody be coming in the comments and telling you who's put the channel out, or I'll just get rid of you. Are you stupid? There we go. There's another one. Not all there, are you? What have I just said? Are you all there? Eh? Exactly, you are. You're survivors, not victims. 100%. That should be addressed. That is the correct way to phrase it. Anyone who can survive that type. I've just had Lee Marvin Hitchman on me live tonight, right? Talking about serious things. Do any of you have a clue, eh? What goes on with people, apart from, in this disgusting area of sickness, how people treat people and do disgusting things like grape them, groom them, do things and threaten people afterwards not to say things. And there's you just taking a joke out of it. Honestly, he's a pathetic. Really bad. Good evening, real Danny Christie La. Big respect. And I just can't believe it, me, that there's some idiot like that putting that out there. You're all going to get shown up as well. All of you little bacon supporters. Oh, no, this, that. You're all going to get shown up tomorrow with what you're going to see. What you're going to say then, eh? Still going to be cracking one out over Dickie Hickey, laminating his pictures, knocking one out over the beast, eh? I've seen yous. There's more good people than bad. There's about 70% of good people. And then you get about 30% of people that are absolute bacons supporting it. I'd like to see your acros. I'd like to see you stood in front of me as well. You absolute divvies. You know what I mean? Absolute divvies. Yes, Emma. I know he's live. God's sake. No, I just put up a quick live because I was just a bit I'll say I was a bit triggered over it, so I did a live. You know what I mean? There's people been going on for years trying to do stuff and then finally get it. The one thing that he wouldn't show himself. Then you've got people trying to mess it up. I just can't believe it. You know what I mean? And all these bacons they're everywhere, aren't they? Tell you what. But after tomorrow, Dickie, you're finished. No one will ever work with you. You'll have to watch all those other podcasters, the ones that you try to have a go at them. You'll have to watch all their podcasts blasting you out the water like Christie. Look at where he's going and look at you mug. Because everybody knows what you are now and it's coming tomorrow and you can't get out of it. So no one's going to work with you. No one's going to do nothing for you. You're just a pathetic, ugly, stinking, retarded freak. That's all you are. Can't stand you. Can't stand you, lad. Honestly, you make me sick and you're a weakling as well. Putting out that you're going to fight if someone offers you 10 grand, if someone offers you 5 grand. Well, you got offered it, didn't you? You can't get back. Because you know you're going to get waylaid, don't you? There's no justice for you, lad, apart from street justice. You absolute freak. You're going to get dealt with, lad. And that's it. Nonce. Dirty. Exactly. He'll say it's all fake. That's what I'm saying, Slim Reaper. But when he comes out and tries to lie, which you can clearly see it isn't fake, when he comes out and tries to lie, just say to him, okay then, Dickie, if it's fake, can you put your subject access request on and the real one that you won't show and show us that theirs is fake? Because he won't. So that'll prove to you what's the truth. I mean, you don't even need to do that because when you see it, you'll see it's real. But yeah, ask him to put his up when he says it's fake. Actually, he's already said something's coming's fake, hasn't he? So ask him to put his up, his real one, and we'll see what's fake or not, won't we? If it's not fake, he's trying to blag you again. Are you crazy? Trying to blag you again? He's making mugs of you. Is that how thick and pathetic you want to be in life? That you'd actually believe that? And rather not take the word of all of the multiple NFAs that are on there for deviant sexual crimes against youngsters, against women, eh? All of it true all along. And all of you bacon sat there and supported it. How does it feel that you got mugged off, la? How does it feel, eh? That you supported a bacon, licked his ring, eh? And then got proven what he is. Big up to you guys. You're really grade A students, aren't you? God help you if you'd have got kids, because it should be took off you coming out with stuff like that. It's to put there cheerleading for the bacon that you don't even know, you pathetic no marks. Eh? For you that in that category, you disgusting freak. Yeah, send him to the gallows. He's gone anyway. Eh? I don't give a damn about how you feel, Dickie. I don't give a damn about the mental health card that you play. You deserve everything you fucking get, right? Because if that was my mind and I had to think of the stuff I'd done to innocent people, I'd top myself, la. Do you know that? Because it's disgusting going around doing stuff like that, eh? And then trying to justify it Oh, I was a womanizer in my younger days. Oh, so womanizers beast kids, do they? You dirty, dirty Gary Glitter, Sydney Cook rolled into one. You're a wrong un, and you always will be. And it's coming tomorrow. I hope you're spinning in your bedroom. I hope you're spinning. Yeah? Acro, because some mug, all the proper channels have got it, and some mugs leaked it out there to some absolute no-mark who's trying to make a name for himself. You know what I mean? It's not going to make a name for yourself. You just clout chase because you couldn't wait for everybody to put it out. You absolute sicko. Eh? How bad is it? It's bad. There's 55 pages. Eh? Had to be delivered by helicopter. 55 pages. Eh? Manx man. He's seen one page and there he goes. 100% bacon. That's off one page. It's in there. And for all the people that were like, oh, if there's any NFAs on there, it could be somebody just making them up all at once. They're over the years. They're over years. They're separate things. All right. Dirty, dirty, graping, freaking, pedo, dirtbag lad. Hey, no wonder you've had to move all over, get out of places, can't even walk around your own town because it was all right what everyone was saying. It was all right. And I knew it back then when you wouldn't show me it. And then you lied to the Joyces, all right. Drifting tides, get out my chat, you bacon supporter. Hey, daddy issues, you fella, hey. See you later, bacon boy. But, yeah. It's like Danny says, you know, he's from Carlisle. Carline's known it for years, you know, and it's just a good thing that this thing's come out. I'm glad Danny smashed his face in and put a fucking Harry Potter scar down him and opened him up like a canoe. I am. And that's why I wanted Fergal to fight him, just to beat the shit out of him. But he won't even have the guts to get back, even though I'm going to pay him some wages. You know what I mean? Because you know what I know and you know what everyone knows. And you're too scared now because you know what fucking happened to you, lad. Make me sick. Make me sick. Yes, and Maria Howarth did tell the truth as well. She emailed me not long ago stating all of this anyway, because she works with groups and stuff like that. So you know what I mean? And she was correct, and that's all I'll say about it. Same as everyone else. We all knew anyway, didn't we? When he wouldn't show that paperwork. We all had inklings that he was anyway. Some people wanted to see that. I did at one point. But at the end of the day, that's it. He's a bacon. His dad's a bacon. He's another bacon. And that's where he's got it from. It's one of those families. It's sick. I did that little thing with Lee Marvin Hitchman tonight. What a guy. What a story. What big respect I've got for that man. And he was talking about it and stuff. And you've got these people, right, who are on the internet going, oh, well, I can understand one NFA you can question. All right, everybody's got a bad ex. Everybody's got a stuff like this. But we're talking about NFAs to do with sexual crimes. And young underage girls, you know what I mean? They're not normal NFAs, and there isn't 1, 2, 3. There's more. So what does that tell you? You know what I mean? And we're speaking to Lee, like I was saying tonight, guys. And out of 67,000 rape cases last year, 1.7, I think it was 1.7 made it to court, and that was it. What does that tell you? Hey, out of 67,000, I'll kangaroo court, mate. I'll WhatsApp you, bro. I'll WhatsApp you. But, and it was going back, to Lee, and something terrible, what happened to Kyra, his missus, and it was all in the family, eh? It was all in the family. Fighting Irish, she doesn't work for groups. Okay, mate. Just that's what I was told, but what she did tell me was true about what was going to be on his acro, so she did know that a while ago, mate, but yeah, respect. And we were talking about Kyra and stuff like that. And then the guy who did all these terrible things to Kyra, it ran in the family. The brother was the same. He got done for stuff. The mother stood in court and said horrendous things, you know. It's just... See, there's, I kid you not, Joe, saying it as well. He's definitely should get them all looked at. It's sick on that paperwork. Yeah, it is. And hopefully things are going to get looked into. Again, God help the victims. This is tough for them. This is why it's out there. And Humble put that video out. It's not going to come out to tomorrow. People have got to be considered. You know what I mean? It's a big thing. But, wow, it's deep. I get passionate about it a little bit. You know what I mean? Something happened to me. I don't talk about myself much, but something happened to me when I was young, and it was nowhere near that bad. what anyone else has been through on that paper. It was nowhere as bad as Lee Marvin Hitchman or anything like that. It was something where I was grabbed and something was tried on me and I managed to get away. 2 seconds, guys. I've just got to WhatsApp someone. Yeah, I'm back. Just lost my train of thought there, what I was saying. But there's lots of good stuff on there, lots of bad stuff on there, I should say. To show people what it is, you know what I mean? And hopefully something will be done about it. Spartacus, where the papers come from. It's come from somewhere, put it that way. All right. There's ways and means to get things and everything in life, all right. Just you'll see it's all legit anyway. But it's not just that. You'll see on there as well, right? Normally on like everything that's happened on your sheet, your crimes and the NFAs or whatever, and it'll have like the officer's name on underneath. All right. And that's not there on some of them. And it's strange. And this man is known to know somebody from Carlisle, which will get shown at some point, that was into the feds, you know what I mean? So I think this is going to open up something else that'll show corruption, it'll show everything, a possible handler, it'll show all of that stuff. It's messed up, guys, man. It's messed up. And that beast, no, like Danny says, I know many victims on a personal level, they've had to put with this shit for years now. God bless them all. 110%. You know, guys, if you've ever been through anything like this or anything like I said, I was grabbed. It messed me up for a bit when I was younger. I couldn't understand things. I was only a kid. I was only 7. And I thought everybody was like great, like the rest of my family. You know what I mean? But if you've been through this stuff, right, guys, you'll understand. And what about the people who've been through the real bad stuff that I would say what really bad stuff have happened to them? You've got to sympathise with them and you'd understand. You mustn't have been through anything like that. If you can't understand what these people have been through, just try and put yourself in their shoes for 10 minutes and imagine what it must feel like. You've all got mothers, a lot of you, where you must have. You've all got mothers, some sisters, daughters, and you'd never want them to experience anything like that. You know what I mean? And you've got these sickos that come out and are like, oh, well, this, and oh, well, it's only this, and oh, well, it mightn't be true, but there's multiple NFAs for under kids. Are you for real? Hey, sick. They're absolutely sick, the lot of you. All right. And karma's a beast. Don't have to worry about what physically happens to you. Karma will always take care of you in life. Believe that one. Oh, yeah. I know karma. I've done things in my life, nothing like that, but I've done things when I was younger and stupid. And believe me, karma came back and smashed me all over in certain parts of my life. And I was on the bottom. And luckily, I managed to come back by being a better person. You know what I mean? And it was nothing to do with stuff like that. But karma smashed me all over. And I've seen it happen to so many people in life. People don't think it's real, but it is. It really is. I just can't believe somebody leaked it out, guys, to be honest, to this fool. And he couldn't have just waited till tomorrow. Probably won't affect that much, you know. No, I've calmed down. But he's only put a bit of it on there, and there's a lot more to see anyway. No, Decker, not 55 victims. There was 55 pages of the acro. 55 pages, la. You know what I mean? And it shows terrible stuff. It really does. I'm not going to say any more. But it's all sorts. It's corruption. Yeah, and hopefully after this, guys, you know, that's it. I don't know what the beast's going to try and do, if he's going to try and stay on YouTube and he's going to try and make it out that it's a lie. We all know that's all he can come with. But like I say, guys, just remember, when he comes with that, just turn around and say, okay then, Decker, if it's a lie, just stick up your real subject access in your eyes then and show how it's different, because he won't be able to, guys, because he knows that's 100% one. And that's why he would never show it. And that's why he would never show it to those Joyces down at the site either. Because you can't. Because any normal human being, guys, when they see it, just wouldn't have anything to do with him. You'd spit on him in the street. You'd probably attack him. Yeah, you can have a row, but you'd probably attack him just out of passion and put one in him. You know what I mean? It's sick. It's absolutely sick. Nobody on earth should ever be arrested for fraud. Remember, sexual convictions are at 1.6%. 100% Danny lad. And it's true. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was 67,000 or something last year until the end of September, and 1.7% went to where it went. And it's a failed system. But if you're reading about it in Google and stuff like that, guys, it's got to do with loads of different factors. It's crazy. But as we know the sentences these beasts get, and it's to get it there anyway. You know what I mean? 1.7% is like 1,700 or something out of 67,000. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, when there's multiple NFAs, right, that's what it is. That's what it is. When there's multiple guys, come on, get a grip. Who else do you know who's got multiple NFAs for sick stuff like that? Get a hold of yourself. For the ones who go on like that, you'd either never understand what a victim is, or you've something wrong with you yourself, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, bacon, you must be 100%. Makes me sick. I've seen his convictions on another channel, what Decker did to a 13 and get away with it. Sicko. Yeah, well, that's one of them. Like I say, there's more. That's what the idiot leaked out when he should have just waited for everything. But never mind. The fool. There's going to be that many putting it out anyway, isn't there? Good channels and stuff, all smashing it out together. So everyone's going to have to see it for the day. And as bad as it is and as shit as it is for people, it's got to be done. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. I love all these freaks, though, that used to support him beforehand. Literally, he's never done nothing. He never... Absolute divvy. Absolute freak. Few of us are putting it out at the same time. There's a lot of work gone in the background. You know, all these muppets who are like, put it out now, put it out now. It's not for you. You're talking about. You don't even know what was getting put out. You know what I mean? Because you're on the outside, nothing to do with it. Chatters that do nothing and have to leave it to other people. You know what I mean? People having to put it all together and narrate it and show people and point things out takes a while. And then there's real victims involved that it's upsetting and stuff. So it's all got to be done right at the right time. But there's some muppets on here, lad, isn't there? Absolute muppets, lad. But, yeah, can't wait to go back at my comments, though, and be like, hey, what do you think now? Hey. Just defending people blindly. Absolutely sad, man. Sad. Oh, crazy. But, yeah, I'm just reading the chat, guys. Big up everyone who's in the chat who joined my unannounced live. You know what I mean? Irish lad, what did they say about it? He was commenting on my channel the other day. Basically, he was saying, yeah, they've never seen Sarah's Law. They've never seen the subject access request, anything like that. They've just seen the police certificate, which he showed, which doesn't have all of that stuff on. You know what I mean? So, there you go. No, Simon Hill is not going to jail, is he? There's just multiple NFAs of dirty, rotten crimes with kids and rapists. So, maybe if things get reopened again, and this is going to show there's handlers involved and stuff like that, then there you go. Something good will come out of it for him. But at least it opens everyone's eyes yet again and proves what he was and what he was lying about, yeah? And no one will have anything to do with him and smash him straight in the pocket. Hope your mental health doesn't get any worse, Dickie. Hope your mental health doesn't get any worse. Hey. Freak. Hey, get everything you deserve. Think you can sit there like your non's father, Diet Chips, conning everybody, you beast. We all know about Diet Chippy, don't we? Impregnating girls as well in the 80s. I know all about you. I knew all about you when Decker got me to ring you that time when he was promising to show me the subject access request. And you sat there like a little begging blurt, you pathetic Diet Chips, you old dosser. You pathetic old dosser. Yeah. If I saw you, lad, I'd go for you as well. If I saw you in the street, You absolute no mark. No wonder you've had all your windows put out every 2 seconds. You absolute scum. Scum. What do I mean by a handler? Come on, lad. Hey, you know, in authorities, there's handlers for some people, isn't there? Hey, and we all know he knows a copper. It's all going to come out. It's all going to open up a big tin of worms. That's all I'm going to say. You absolute scum freaks. Hey, pathetic. Offer you money to have a fight. You can't even come out and fight the lad. And I've put the money up. La, what's that all about? Hey, because you can't come out now. You get, I can't even see what had happened to you, lad. Things that you've never seen in your nightmares. Fucking blurt. Disgusting freak. Anyway, anyone jump on if you want to jump on for a bit. I'm not going to stay on too longer. Just absolutely disgusted with it all. Disgusted. But yeah, them down at the site, they said they don't want their family's name talked about anymore with it. Hey, they don't want their family's name talked about. So there you go. Should know better. How's a faceless YouTuber put money up? Do you not think I know people off YouTube, you stupid freak? Do you not think loads of people know who I am anyway, you stupid gimp? Do you not realise not everybody can come on the internet and show their faces when they're showing everybody up, when they've got bounties all over for them, when they could be on licence, and you've got no idea, have you? So shut your little grid, you sad little meth, and get back on Dickie's channel and suck his little paedophilic fucking pecker, you dirty fucking wrong'un, eh? You bacon. No Mark Bacon saying stuff on the internet. You wouldn't dare say it in front of us, though, would you? Hey, tell me you're a Bacon supporter in front of me. Hey, fucking headbutt you the fuck, you fucking no Mark. But yeah, absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Tony Burkett will be next. Never mind who's fucking next, eh? I get a million messages a day. Why are you not attacking this one? Why are you not attacking that one? Tell you what to do, you little blurts. Go and set your own channel up and attack them yourself, you fucking spineless bastards. Eh? Instead of asking me to fucking expose everybody every 2 seconds. Didn't even come on here to expose people in the beginning. I was doing the action videos. And then I saw how many bacons were about. And I just pointed people in the right direction. Why don't you go and expose them as well? You little spineless jellyfish. Eh? You wouldn't dare set up a channel, would you? And have a go with people. You little pussies. You rely on everybody else. Fucking sad act. Eh? Not a fucking bit of moral fibre in fucking any of you that are like that. Like I say, there's a lot of good people though. But those ones, you haven't got a bit of moral fibre in front of you. Must have come out your mother's arseholes. I'd be fucking embarrassed if you were my fucking offspring coming out with shit like that. I'd fucking slap you upside your head, you fool. Jesus Christ, imagine producing freaks like that who support bacons, eh? Fucking if I knew, I'll tell you what, if I had a kid, right, and you could look into the future and I knew it was going to be a bacon, I'd end it there and then, as bad as that sounds, I'd fucking end it for them. Disgusting. What's convinced you that he's guilty? multiple NFAs, pal, that's what, for dirty offences to under 13s, for dirty offences against other women. That's enough for me to know a man's guilty, because I don't know any other man. Do you guys know any other man who's got 4 or 5 NFAs for young girls and stuff like that? No, I don't think you do you? So that's enough for me, lad. And it's enough that he wouldn't show the paperwork, that he's got something to hide. So that spells guilt to me. All right. Do I have to narrate this for you? Do I have to explain everything? Are you that much of a cardboard cutout you can't work out anything for yourself? Fucking dirty scum. Is Fergal Alonby a neo-Nazi? I mean, this is what the type of comments we're dealing with here. Get out, you freaking knacker. Hey? You're absolute blurts, aren't you? Most of you. These Dickie Hickey fans. Stupid idiots. Freaks. What do you mean, Simon Hill, if it's proven? What do you mean? What's proven to you, lad? Hey? I'm not sure if you're a bacon, mate. I've seen you in my comments. You seem a bit of a bacon, lad. In fact, you are a bacon. Get out me chat. Chat, you fucking bacon. Jog on. You're always in Dickie's comments sucking his dick and then coming back in mine. Jog on. Fucking no, Mark. Couldn't give a fuck. Bobby Crush, Decker is innocent. See you later, pal. You're another nonce. Goodbye. You won't get no joy off me, son. Sean Wayne. Who the fuck is Ice Queen in the chat? Called me a troll on Dodgy Dave and blocked me. Don't know. When I see it, I'll get rid of the lad. Another wrong'un, is it? Hey, let's see what yous are. Yous people that support this stuff. You sick freaks. Bet you're sitting there in your mother's back bedroom. Jizz all over. Kiddies' pictures everywhere. You fucking know, Mark. Hiding on the fucking internet, coming over, chatting shit. Sad freaks. Imagine it. Go and do away, eh? Go and do us all a favour. Hand your laptops into the feds. Take yourself down the graveyard and dig one. 20 foot under, lad. No time for it. No time for it. Like I say, when Decker wouldn't show me the paperwork, right? Nancy boy, when he wouldn't show me the paperwork, the Beast of Carlisle, and I knew there was something up then. You know what I mean? I just knew then, and all the Dickie fans that must have subscribed to me thinking I was going to try and clear his name or something, you fools, started going, oh, you're sick, Apollo, for doing this. Yeah, well, it's all going to get proven right tomorrow. So who was sick? You was sick. And then I deleted 650 Decker supporters myself. And I deleted them all. Yeah. And then the rest got the hump with me when I told them all to unsubscribe from me on my videos because I wasn't here for that. I was here for the truth. And we've got it tomorrow with the hard work of a lot of other people behind the scenes and have done this. No, I can't wait either for it all to come out. Like I say, he'll say it's fake, but turn around and ask him to show the real one and compare it then, because he won't be able to. And that'll prove to you he's lying, just like he was lying when he could never show us it either. You know what I mean? So, well, Purpleacky, maybe you're not really from that side of the fence and criminality and stuff like that. There's ways and means for everything, mate. All right, do you not realise he lost his phone recently? But, yeah. A lot of people, you probably don't even know the way you can get these things, do you? You know what I mean? Oh, yes, Mr. Blurren. I am rattled because I don't like nonsense, lad. Do you? Yeah. But there's lots of things in there, like I say, boys and girls. Lots of stuff about the NFAs, about loads of shit, guns. Oh, I can't say too much more because it's all got to be left together. But it's one sick thing. So, Mr. Blair, and so you're a big villain, are you? What are you talking about, you Blair? Get out, you little Dickie fan. Fuck off. Hey, you know, Mark. Close the door on the way out, you spank. Apollo, when you fighting Brett May? Jesus Christ. Listen, lad, you're far behind the times. All right, mate, far behind the times. You don't even know what's going on, do you? Hey, another one. Come to the party late or just don't know what's going on. Keep your mouth shut. Understand that's me, Apollo, telling you to keep your mouth shut. All right, do it. Yes, the full 55 pages will be released. Oh, yes, it will be released. God help you, Dickie, because between all the channels when this coming out, hundreds of thousands of views. Hey. Big Bob Smith in the chat. Hey. Yeah, Brittany May, he went quiet, didn't he? After I gave him a good hiding online, what he deserved. You know what I mean? And you see good people when things come out. Like Christy was going to have him on his channel on a podcast, but no, he stopped when he found out what he was. See, they're decent people. When they find out things, they stop. Then others carry on when they find out. They're enablers, in my opinion. But, yeah, Brittany shut his big fat mouth, didn't he? When I started showing people what he was online, getting all the videos, exposing what he was saying to women, even chatting to his ex and loads of people down in Doncaster who can't stand him. And then he tried to give it the big in, offered him out. He agreed to it. He agreed to come anywhere I wanted to have a fight, set the date, set everything. And then he said he didn't want to fight somebody who wouldn't show the face after saying he had no problem with it before. So what can you do about that? And then he went quiet. And then he's an absolute no mark now, isn't he? Yet again, tried to make a name for himself and he got slapped straight in the grid from Apollo, get back down, know your place, fat man, and that's the end of that. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Big respect, Anita. I fight in the name of justice. What's happening with you? Are you still there with Mrs. Scotchy? Is she still there? You psychopaths. Big love, big respect. Another lady who's been through fucking hell and still going through hell because of Mr. Kerry and was fucking that freak with a daughter. Still ongoing, that shit. Absolutely unbelievable. Golden retrievers are wrong. And where is he? What you been saying, golden retrievers? Any mods in here tonight? Block any fool who hasn't got the brain engaged in first gear. All right, get rid of them. Whitehaven knows the score. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that, lad. Of the stuff I've heard. We've got to the golden egg now, though, haven't we? Because of the good people going, risking all sorts of stuff to do this. But we've got there in the end, and the time is now. Well, the time is tomorrow. That's all I'll say. What is it tomorrow? Is it a holy day? Sunday. Yeah, Sunday tomorrow. Big respect, just reading it. Look at that. Look at that. These are the messages I appreciate. Lee Marvin Hitchman, yes, bro. Your first ever podcast, bro. Kyra says it was one of the best ever. She loved the way you came across. Oh, I love you, mate. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. They're the people I appreciate, not Bacon's. But all I suggest you do, guys, like I say, just to repeat myself, is when he says it's fake, ask him to show his real one then and compare it. Because if he's saying this one was fake with how much bad stuff he's got on it, he would do anything within his power to show it was fake, and he'd show you the real one. But he can't, because he's a dirty fucking Bacon, and that's all he'll ever be, you sicko. And then, what are you going to do, Hector Live? You fucking stupid Cadbury's cream egg-headed looking freak, calling literally everyone out on YouTube. I hope Bob Smith does accept your slapping match, and he puts that big right hand straight across your face, you little freak, sitting there supporting Decker Heggie. Oh, Decker. Oh, yeah, Decker. When you know what everything's coming out and you've got daughters, you little rat, eh? Hope you get taken care of as well down in Essex, you fake fucking Pat Tate wannabe, eh? Fucking no mark. Fucking disgusting, bearded, fucking baldy, failed fucking boxer who sits there supporting Bacons now and wants to get away with it, eh? And you're in the gym with young kids, are you? Wouldn't fucking trust you as far as I can throw you, you fucking Bacon, eh? You're in the same category. Go and suck it. And what are you going to say tomorrow when you see the paperwork, Hector, you fucking freak? You've got about 2 brain cells. You're thick as fuck, lad. Aren't you? Another one, lad. Fucking thick as fuck. Fucking pathetic. I think people watch this and look at the state you've made yourself when it comes out tomorrow, Hector. Fucking bitch. No, Mark. Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot, guys! Yeah, I'm calling Hector a bacon-enabling N. Yeah, I am. What about it? Got a problem with that? Are you his batty or something, eh? Are you another one? Because anyone, in my opinion, that supports a bacon is a bacon. Do you not understand that? Anybody that fucking supports a paedophile is a paedophile lover. So you're in the same category. Do you not understand that? Stupid cunt. Hector will have to fight me in his garden without his ego. Go on, Bob. Hector will have to fight me in his garden without his ego and his gym around him, and I'll surprise him and smash the freak. Big respect, Bob. That's what he deserves, lad. He's an absolute arsehole. Nobody, no Mark. How's the sniff? No, not on the sniff, mate. COVID, lad. I've had it for a while now. Chest, nose running, all of the good stuff. Sorry for coughing. You can't help it, lad. Mummy Bummy, let's have a look at you, because you seem to support Decker quite a bit, Mummy Bummy. This sounds a damning document, unless it was titled, oh, here we go, unless it was titled on Dodgy Dave's typewriter. Hey, you on about, like I've just said to you, right, stop trying to put shite in the way of stuff, eh? If you think it's fake, right, Ask him to show his real one, mummy, bummy. All right. Ask him to show his real one, lad. Lass. Whatever you are. Just ask him to show his real one. All right. So, no, Dodgy Dave didn't type it up. Oh, hell, adults making stupid comments. Time to leg it when Brett finds you. God almighty. Time to leg it when the police come round for your laptop, lad. Believe that. Where you talk some cack as well, lad. You're all going to get it tonight, like, if you say anything stupid. Oh, dear. Yes, Looney Tunes, people are going to see facts tomorrow, all right? Then what are you going to say about it, eh? Hey! King Irish in the house, big respect, la. Big respect, Irish. He talks a bit of fucking sense as well. There's a few people on here talk sense. There's not too many, though. Do you know that? I'll name a few. We've got Goodfellas. He talks a lot of sense. Stig, when I've heard the Stig, he talks a lot of sense. King Irish talks a lot of sense. I've heard Film Boy talking a lot of sense. Danny Christie definitely talks a lot of sense. There's probably more. Humble with stuff, talks a lot of sense. People might not like him for certain things, but he talks a lot of sense. Steve Race talks a lot of sense. PD talks a lot of sense. There's a lot of people who do, but there's far more that don't. Not sure if this area of YouTube's for like people who are a bit backward or something, or just Baconville. No idea. And crazy bastards. Ice Queen has melted away. Funny stuff. Yeah, but it's all going to come tomorrow, guys. You know what I mean? All going to come tomorrow. So we've only got to wait for one more night. And the only reason it's coming tomorrow because, you know, there's people involved and victims and stuff, and it's very draining on some people. Very, very draining. It is the subject that knocks you up, man. When you're going against Bacons all the time, does your head in, or wrong'uns, can eventually just get a bit tiring. You've just got to go on. God knows these police people, you know, these police and that's the ones that are working with childs and that and have to see all of this, like, horrendous stuff. Could you imagine trying to do that? We've got a few Bacons on here in the chat would probably see that and go, well, you know, it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? But God knows how they do those jobs. It's a dark area, isn't it, guys? It's a dark area. Can get tiring for people. Gets tiring for me sometimes. But it does for a lot of people. But what happens if you don't do it? They get away with it, don't they? Like Dickie tried by saying he'd shown all his paperwork and he was clear and this, that and the other. If you let it go, they get away with it because there's a load of people want to cheerlead that fact. And that's a good comment. You're right. Apollo, a lot of people don't care as long as it's not happening to them. That is 100%. But that's the way of the world nowadays, you know what I mean? And that's why I say, can people not just take a bit of time out and try and put themselves in the victim's shoes for 10 minutes? So I'm sure a lot of people have had stuff happen to them in life, or not happen to them, but nearly, and it's given them a nasty shock, you know, that shock feeling that you feel in your chest or your stomach. And just imagine what these people have been put through. Just put them in your shoes for 10 minutes. Respect, Bob. Respect for that, Bob. I know that's good. If you don't talk to him anymore, big respect, because he's a wrong'un, mate. He's a wrong'un. I know you came on YouTube and you were duped by a few people who were trying to use you, mate. And that's the truth. Who are trying to use you because they think you're a handy lad and that. And you can cause some trouble for people. But at least you're seeing who they are now. You know what I mean? And you're disowning them. So big respect for that. Big respect to Bob for that. Because it's just protecting them otherwise, isn't it? So that's it. And very good comment as well. Kangaroo Court there. The point is protecting future victims as well. And it really is. The more it goes out there, the better. So that's a very good comment. That's what it's about. It's about finishing him so he can't get any money, can't get any platforms, can't get any guests. Nobody will touch him. Ruin his career. And it's about showing protection for potential victims as well. You know what I mean? And who knows? It could be like a Savile thing. You know, when more gets out there and then more people come forward, because there's bound to be others, guys. Let's face it. It's not going to be everybody that's just on there. You know what I mean? It's such a terrible thing to come forward with, and then you have to relive it all again. This is why things are so low. But, yeah. Got to protect the kids. If the law fails you, right, what do you do? What do you do, people? Right? You've got to be careful what you say on these things, but if the law fails you, what do? You've got to take things into your own hands somehow, haven't you? Because the law's not like, I think people just think, oh, we're all mollycoddled in the world, and if anything goes wrong, we're all protected, and the justice will be there. Real people who've been through real shit in life know that's not how it works. You know what I mean? When you go through something really bad or something happens to you, you realise the only people you've got, if you're lucky, is your friends and your family. Apart from that, though, there's nobody out there to do nothing for you, pretending they're helping you. That's just the government conning you that there's people there to help you and stuff. You're just a number. You're just a number. Shields Road Finest. Hope you're all right, mate. I didn't get a chance to leave you a message, but I heard that you had some really bad news, mate. And it's close to my heart what's happening to you. So, big respect, mate. I hope you get better soon. My inbox is always open if you need to have a chat about anything, mate. All right. But, yeah, man, completely wrong. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. I just wanted to pop on and say a few things, that's all. All right, guys. I'm sure exposure's still going or whatever. But big respect, guys. Just wait till tomorrow. And like I say, when something happens and he tries to say it's fake again, just ask him to show his real one. All right. You know what I mean? So, big respect. See you later, guys.